Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome to a game called the Parable, or the Stanley Parable, or the Parable, or the Parable Stanley Parable. There's no the. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm freaking delusional. I saw this game on Steam, and it had like a lot of high reviews. I don't know what I'm talking. I'm really tired. I just slept for like 7 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
Very sorry, and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck!
Stanley Parable. Damn, I don't know. Alright, let's get into the game.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk.
He's typing the old freaking way little kids type.
And in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I don't know if that was.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest
And what am I?
time.
But
as he came to his wits and regained his
I'm
senses,
Stanley.
he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I'm like drifting.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where's the meeting room? Like I need to listen like a lot in this game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I go in the door? But what if I go to the door on my right? I'm going to the door on my right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire the okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yeah.
Just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Definitely.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
I'm
left.
not taking that freaking door. Wait, do I? No, I'm not doing it.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Where am I? Bro, what is this? I'm just I'm like a
Stanley,
little
I think
kid.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
I don't care,
foot
bro.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
Shut up, narrator.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Should be for her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
To reach out to her if you can truly place some faith in another. I pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
What up?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
No.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a
I thought I was about to.
Who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Oh.
Let me show you what's
I was
really
gonna get
going
down
on
and
here.
freaky. Oh my.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his
Bro,
existence.
what is why? Okay. Please press
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to
Wow.
do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I just don't press Z? Can I just like, can I do anything else? No, I don't think so.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Hey, time with the boys. All right.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Oh.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
G to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
See, that's the game. That's what the game.
It was such a wonderful fantasy. And so in his head, he relived it again. And then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
9 to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Sorry.
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Dang.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm doing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Should I just not answer anything? Okay, I have to.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe this
and I tried
time.
Again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And
die.
I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What? Wait, okay. If we, okay, so last time we went the route where he didn't tell us to go, right? So
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
yep,
left.
there we go.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Thanks for not getting
Feeling
fired.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Yo, that's funny.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh, that's the executive bathroom. Right here. Hello?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held
Alright,
from
but
him?
like...
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
By sheer luck.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Sure. And... okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I don't know, maybe because like I'm playing. I don't know. Why don't you just stop talking and then see what happens?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I did indeed. Like the only way to go.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't want to though. Can I just like jump off? Can I leap off and just, you know?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many
Oh my
individuals reduced
gosh.
to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What the heck? I saw the thing up there where it said fired. Like that screen up there, it said fired before. That poor guy.
This mind
Yeah, right, there
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is really cool. This is a really cool game.
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Where am I?
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I didn't even like.
But here was
I
the
don't
proof,
understand.
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
Like
emotions.
is there even an
Happy,
outside?
sad, or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in,
I can't
Stanley
push
decided
the
that
big
this machinery would never
red
again
button.
exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, so I just press a whole bunch of buttons? Mind control status offline. How do I turn it on? I don't even know what I'm doing, bro. 5? What did that do? Wait, I have no idea where I am.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
I was in there pushing
he knew it
buttons.
was
I
his
wasn't
duty,
even supposed to
his
be in there.
obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
System power on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
3,
where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to
2.
start.
Yo, this guy.
You're in for quite
Yo,
the
he actually
surprise.
he's going
But here's a
crazy.
spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're
This is so
powerless.
effed up.
To see you made humble.
Push the red button.
Challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Yo, this is this is messed up.
You being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Wow. It is what it is, and it's no trouble. If you guys want to see me play
Stanley
the
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
really,
he simply missed
really,
the
narrator,
moment.
shut up, please. Okay, I'm not freaking talking to you. All right, stop, shut up. I know what you do. Okay, shut up. I know where you live. Okay, I'm just playing with your games. If you guys want to see me play the whole game, let me know in the comment section below. I'll do a part 2. I'll get some more endings going. But yeah, I really like this game. Let me know what y'all think of this game. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot, actually. I really do. But look, guys, that will be the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy, if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Now I'll see all you beautiful people
Stanley stood
in the
for a
next.
long time in one spot. It's part of the
Yo,
game. He
I'm not
likes to-
talking. And I merely rock, yeah, merely on my rock, yeah. And it's not the lyrics, but you better run.